Hello, Gemini. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Gemini. Have intimacy. It's in the reverse. It says the sense of intimacy may be fading. Unresolved emotional issues or lack of honesty could be creating distance. On the bottom is romance in the reverse. It says romance is dimming under the weight of daily life or expressions of love are being neglected. Hmm. All right, let's get the graffiti cards. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Gemini. Have emo, emotional drama queen, fakes for attention, makes a big deal out of nothing. Leech, clout chaser, seeks fame, after own self interest, poser, fawning to get one's way, and suck up. And growth mindset, unlimited abilities, changeable and adaptable. On the bottom is lawyering up, refusing to answer questions, defensive, protective. So this is looking like it's showing like someone here is acting out in order to get their way. See, like fakes for attention, makes a big deal out of nothing. Someone could be emotional drama queen, but also here fawning to get one's way. After own self interest. So, what this feels like to me is someone has grown tired of. I feel like these are like two different people. Like, I feel like the relationship is fading. And someone is kind of acting out in order to, it's like get someone's attention. But the thing about it is what they're doing is pushing someone away as opposed to wanting them to pay more attention to the other person. For me, it feels like the one who's acting out is doing this because they don't want the relationship to end. But for the other energy, I feel like they've like completely lost interest. I don't know if this is a long-term relationship or if it's a short term or if this is a marriage or not. But these it feels like these are two completely different people and it's almost like they're clashing. This does feel like a love situation to me. Let's go ahead and get the Twisted Oracle. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Gemini. Twin flames. Spiritual warfare, chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening, and justice. The bottom is trap. It does, I mean, this is indicating like someone trapping someone by getting them pregnant. It could just literally be a trap. See on the bottom, underneath that is feeling like shit. I feel like one person here is doing dramatics. They're like desperate to keep someone. And they're doing it in a very dramatic way. And I feel like the other energy is not a dramatic person, nor do they care for dramatics. Um, This could be a twin flame situation. If it is, it's not one that's coming together, I don't think. um, I feel like the one who's dealing with this is coming to the realization that this just isn't what they want. They could be going through a spiritual awakening. All right, let's get the tarot. Tell me about the overall energy for Gemini. You have the Emperor in reverse, Aries energy, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Star in reverse. See, the Emperor in reverse, it is masculine energy, husband, father energy, but it's in the reverse, so that's not good. But this feels more to me like the one dealing with this is aware that the other is trying to control and manipulate the situation, and they're blocking that. It's like, I feel like it's indicating, like, even though someone's being dramatic here or going to extremes to try to prevent the relationship from ending, it's like someone's still being honest here. What I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like how a toddler would throw a temper tantrum, and what I'm seeing is someone standing there beside the other saying, "You can throw your temper tantrum all you want, but the truth remains the same." So, what this feels like to me is someone has said, "I don't want to be in this relationship." So, the other person is being dramatic to try to prevent that from ending, and it's someone saying, "It doesn't matter how you act, the answer is still the same." Like I said, I feel like the one dealing with this has completely lost interest. I don't think they want to be in this relationship anymore. And I feel like the other person is having a really hard time accepting that, to the point where they're being over dramatic or acting out in some type of way. But it's not affecting whatever the other is doing, it's not affecting them. It's not working. Emperor in reverse, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, Temperance in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. Yep. See, the one who's acting out is taking action to control and manipulate. And the other is blocking that because there's an imbalance here. It's like, to me, it seems like the one who's dealing with this is saying, it doesn't matter how you act or what you say, it doesn't change the fact of what's before your eyes. See, offer of truth. I'm not going back to the past. So it's indicating, like, the one dealing with this is saying, there's nothing you can do to change my mind. Knight of Wands, Temperance in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. This could also be showing up as this person's trying to block the other ending the relationship due to an imbalance. Hermit in reverse. I feel like the one who's showing the dramatics here is used to getting their way. This person feels very emotionally immature, like they don't know how to regulate their emotions. But I feel like whoever is dealing with this person has been with them long enough that whatever they're doing doesn't phase them. I'm not getting any reaction in regards to the energy of the one dealing with this. I'm not getting any reaction from how the other is behaving. It's almost like they're ignoring it. It's because they're done. They're done with this person. And nothing they say or do is going to work. And I feel like someone is voicing this. They're communicating this. Tell me about the overall energy for Gemini. Stop. Yeah, see, they're trying to they're trying to take action to control or manipulate the situation in order for the other person to stop. Stop trying to leave. Promise. See, this is once again blocking trying to block a harsh ending in regards to an imbalance. This is like you promised me this, you promised me that. That's that control and manipulation. Compromise. That's what's happening here. This person, the one who's being dramatic, is trying to do whatever it takes, but I swear I feel the energy of the other person, the one dealing with this, is deadpan. Nothing is affecting nothing this person is doing is affecting the other. Tell me about the situation for Gemini. 3 coin in reverse. 2 of cups in reverse. Yep. And the Queen of Coin. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's also wife, mother energy. Chariot. Moving on, moving forward. This is a breakup. It's saying someone is not working together, not working to build on the relationship. 3 coin in reverse, 2 of cups in reverse, Queen of Coin. Queen of Swords in reverse. The Devil. This is a karmic relationship. Strength. This Queen of Swords in reverse is the one I'm talking about that's being dramatic. Queen of Swords in reverse, the Devil, Strength. Their ships aren't coming in regards to someone working together, working to build on something. Ooh. Ooh. There may have been cheating here. That could be why the relationship is ending. Yeah, having the strength to release something or someone. That Lover's in reverse with the Devil, 2 of Cups in reverse. That's indicating a breakup due to cheating or some kind of toxic behavior. So it doesn't have to be cheating, but it very well could be as well. But this seems to be, it's saying the reason why it isn't working out for this person is because of either cheating or someone doing something in the Devil energy. That's why there's no reaction from the other. Because the one who's done the thing is trying to get the sympathy. And the one who's dealing with this just can't do it. They can't feel anything for them because they're the ones that's been affected. Tell me about the situation for Gemini. Illusion, daydream. Marionette, playing someone like a puppet. Once again, control, manipulation. But once again, this can also be cheating as well. The one dealing with this has been deceived somehow or played somehow. Commitment, yeah. Ending the commitment, having the strength to end the commitment. So what this is showing up as now is someone here, the one who's being dramatic has done something to cause these issues in the relationship. And they're trying very hard, being overly dramatic, trying to prevent the other from leaving. And the one who's leaving, well, I guess they're leaving. I think they're telling someone they're leaving or they're going to end the relationship. Um, there's nothing that can be said to this person to change their mind. I just have, when I get into their energy, I just feel nothing for the other person. It almost feels like numb. Because they're acting over dramatic and there's no reaction from that whatsoever. Let's see the outcome. Tell me about the outcome for Gemini. Ace of Cups in reverse. The Four of Swords. Okay. And the Seven of Coin. Wow. Not reconciling. Actually, there's separation here. This is like karma. Someone, Seven of Coins. Someone reaping what they sow. Ace of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords, Seven of Coin, Ten of Wands, King of Swords, and the Fool. Yeah, it's saying this person took a risk or a leap of faith, and now they're reaping what they sow. See, King of Swords is someone who, well, that could be Gemini, but male or female doesn't matter. Um, but this is also someone who's cold, strategic. Ten of Wands, King of Swords, the Fool. Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands. This looks like it could be a marriage. If it's not a marriage, it's a long-term commitment. But it's definitely about someone being controlling, manipulative, playing someone like a puppet, creating illusions. Um, I think the one dealing with this feels betrayed by the other. So betrayed that they no longer feel for the other. Tell me about the outcome for Gemini. Homeless. Yep. Failure, castaway, poor. This could also be like kicking someone out or being kicked out. Indulgence. See, like third party. I think someone cheated here. That's leading to separation, robbery. This is like thief. So literally stealing something, stealing someone's trust, time, effort, energy, resources, reaping what you sow. Someone took a risk in the relationship, stole someone's trust, time, effort, energy, resources, and now they're reaping what they sow. Tell me about the advice for Gemini. Fool in reverse, Aries, Aquarius, Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Knot of Coin, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me get some more here. The Fool in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Knot of Coin. Two Swords, Nine of Cups. Wow, Five of Swords. The amount of coldness coming from the one dealing with this, that's all. It's been that way from the very beginning of this reading. There's just, I feel like whatever's happened here has just left any love or care that this person had for the other. It's just gone. This feels like in regards to reconciliation, which is what this person's desperately trying to do. The one dealing this is not willing to take a risk or leap of faith. They've made a decision to not take a risk or leap of faith. Their wish fulfillment is to not to speak to this person. In regards to promises made, someone's turning their back, or because someone turned their back on the promises they made, which would be like wedding vows. Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, Six of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords, Four of Swords in reverse. This is also mind games. The one who's dealing with this feels they can't believe nothing the other says. That's why they don't feel anything when this person's acting overly dramatic, because they're like, I can't believe nothing you say. And that's why they're not reconciling. I don't think they want to reconcile. Tell me about the advice for Gemini. Justice. This is like, in order for me to have balance, I'm making a decision to not take a risk or leap of faith, because it's saying this person doesn't, the one dealing with this, doesn't want to take a risk on not knowing what the other is doing. Trap. See, it keeps indicating like trap, marionette, being controlling or manipulative, illusions. And reservation that says desire, worth, and extravagance. This is about someone playing mind games in the relationship in order to get what they want. At the end of the day, the one dealing with this just feels very, very betrayed. And due to that betrayal, it's like, I'm done. I am so done. I am completely done with you. I don't even feel anything for you. That it's just very cold. Um but it also feels like the other person, the one who's being over dramatic, was very much manipulating and playing mind games, creating, doing all these things. They were very much doing all these things that has made this person feel this way. So, um, they're wasting their energy trying, because nothing is going to change the one who's dealing with this. Nothing's going to change their mind. All right, let's get the closing messages. Closing messages for Gemini. All right. Pursuits to consider. Says you hold a service-oriented mindset, a strong drive, and unwavering commitment. Stay devoted to your responsibilities, avoiding distractions. Show the bravery needed to make significant decisions. Sharing your plans with a trusted confidant yields valuable guidance. Your communication style can bring clarity to those close to you. Remember, in challenging situations, we have two options: either discover a solution or create one. At the bottom, it says you can't live an exceptional life by being normal. Nick Maley. All right, let's get the last oracles. Messages for Gemini. Have creativity, discovery. One of the ways the divine wants to connect with you is through creative expression. It gets you out of your busy mind to feel, listen, and know how best to flow the energy through you. You're being called to tap into You're being called to tap into your creative side to reconnect and discover many talents. Be open to the process and let it flow without judging yourself. On the bottom is Soul Tribe, strength. Finding your soul tribe is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You're being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul tribe and see who comes your way. All right, Gemini, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.